Alright, so if you are new to Peony, we've made a quick start for you on the top left tab. If you're just sharing a single PDF, a Word, or a CSV, this will be the button you want to click. You want to share it, and then you want to track all the activities about who viewed it at what time, from what place, and what did they do with it. And create new data room is for when you have more than just one files or more folders. Let's say you've got 5 folders and 50 different files. This will be the place that you want to look at. And this is pretty explanatory. If you've ever used DocuSign before, this is essentially DocuSign. You send the document for signatures. And let's say you have documents that you want to reuse over and over again. This will be the place. So you could just create them as template and be used for multiple purposes such as NDA, waivers, and so on and so forth. Now let's go through the create new data room part. You click on the button, you would give it a name. Let's just say this one is the demo data room, and then you pick a channel. Channel is a place where you work with your colleagues from different departments. For this case, we're going to simplify it. We're going to choose home. Let's hit create. And that brings us to the first data room. Now, in order to add documents into here, you have two choices. For precise controls, I would recommend you to use add items here. And you could add a file, a folder, link, text, documents, linking to other part of your documents in the Peony spaces and documents. Let's say you've got a folder that's already local on your PC. You will click on upload folder here. For this case, I'm going to be using my writings as an example. I click on upload. We support more than 100 types of documents. And here we go. The folder is now in our data room. What's really cool is you could click into the folder and all of your subfolder structures will be preserved because I've only got one folder under the main folder. Here's what it looks like. And it's showing a preview of all the images I've had in the folder. I will click into here and these are all the exact documents I have. Now, the next thing you might want to do is you might want to share this with other people securely. So you could click on the top right side and it brings you to the permissions tab where you could set the permissions for each links that you're sharing with external parties. Let's say you're sharing this folder with 3 different groups, the buyer group, the investor group, and the government group. You might want to create 3 different groups here as you might want to give different people different access. Let's click on create new group. For demonstration purpose, we're going to use link access. And here we click on next. Now you've got 9 different permissions. The first one is you could actually verify whether a person owns an email before they come into here. You could also add a allow list through CSV or just by typing names here, or you could also use block list, which you then block users from entering the room. And the next part is you could password protect your entire data room. You could also set an expiry date for your data room. And the next 5 features I'm about to show you is what our users use the most. The first one is dynamic watermark. This is kind of self-explanatory. You'll be able to capture the viewer's email, time, and date of when they are viewing this email from. And you could also click on here, you could add things such as IP address or name so that it captures all of these when they are visiting the data room. So you know exactly who's looking at what, and you could customize the style of these watermarks. And you could also ask people to sign NDAs before they are able to enter the room. There's 2 ways of doing so. One is a one-click view NDA. So you upload a PDF here, they'll look at the PDF, they agree on it, and then they enter the room, but they don't have to sign anything. The other one is select template. For this one, the person has to sign the NDA before they are able to enter the room. Now the next part is the screenshot protection. We've got 2 modes. The first one is the basic mode, where if the counterparty is using Chrome and they're trying to press any keys on MacBook or any Windows devices, we could actually blur the entire screen to white so they can't screenshot it. If you want to be extra secure, you want to look for Screen Shield, also called advanced screenshot protection. This allows a scroller to appear on the screen where the person has to drag the scroller to view the entire file. I'll show you in a second. The next part is the access questions. Think about it as a questionnaire. So let's say you want to collect information from a buyer about How many companies have you bought last year? You could add the question here and it will pop up as the person enters the room. This part is the AI document Q&A. Once you turn it on, it makes it really easy for the counterparties to extract key facts and snippets quickly from your data room. It will extract all these facts and it will tell you which document is that from. That's from a PDF file and that's from page 4. And appearance just gives you more customization for the system. Now, the next part is granular permissions. You might want to give different people different permissions. Let's say you've got 4 different pictures in this room, but for this certain group, I only want them to look at the last 3 pictures. What I could do is I could just disable the view access here, and the other 2 are quite self-explanatory. You could allow people to download your folder, your files, and also upload their documents or folders into your room as well. Let's click on Done. Great, we've just got a new link created. Let's see what it looks like from the viewer's standpoint. It will be asking you for an email, and it will be asking you for a name. And it will also be asking you for the additional questions which the data room admin has enabled. Let's just say I bought 4 companies last year. Here, because we've asked the person to verify their email before they're able to enter the room, they now have to enter a one-time password in order to enter the room. Nice, we've entered the room. Because we've turned on the advanced screenshot protection, aka screen shield, we now need to drag the scroller in order to view the room. Now, if you click on the document, click on the folder, here's only 3 images. Because remember, I've only given access to 3 images in this folder. I've disabled access for the first one. The other thing I would like to show you is how to brand your data room. So you could actually edit your background here, and you could edit your logo here. If you come to the settings part on the home screen and look for brand card, where you can modify the logo. Now, the other powerful feature we have at Peony is giving you granular analytics on all the behaviors of your viewer. Let's say we click on analytics here. You'll be able to see which viewers have viewed it, how long have they viewed it for, which file has been viewed, which file has been downloaded. And let's click into an individual file here. You could actually see how much time they're spending on each page and where are they dropping off. You could also click into the individual user to see their behavioral trace. You'll be able to see what location are they accessing it from, and you'll be able to see the exact activity that you can export as an audit log. You could also see what questions they've asked and whether they've used the AI chat for specific questions before. Now, the Q&A module is an interesting module where the buyer or the investor or the counterparty could add their questions and you could direct them to different persons in the team. You could direct it to an expert, you could direct it to an answer coordinator, and somebody needs to approve it before the answer is released back to the person who asked the questions. This feature is available in our deal team tier, and I'll skip it for today's demonstration purposes. The last thing I would like to show you is about settings. So if you've got a lot of documents, you might want to index them, and the other 2 is about cover and logo, which I've shown you before. If you want to invite team members, click on the bottom left setting, invite a team member, enter their email, and invite. They'll receive a notification in their inbox. If you want to set customized domain, you could click on here to set up your domain settings. If you need help, you could click on the Help Center, and we've got a comprehensive documentations about all of our features. If you want to speak to a customer support, click on Get Support here and look for the bottom right corner, and you'll be able to chat with the team in this box. All right, well, I hope that was helpful. If you need a live walkthrough to set up your specific data room, come and find us on peony.inc and click on Book a Demo. We are trusted by more than 3,400 teams on the planet, including M&A advisors, YC companies, and private equity funds, VC funds, independent sponsors, real estate teams, energy and mining companies, amongst others. If you want to look at who's using our solutions, click on Solutions. You could find your industries on the right side. Have a great day. Peace out.